What's up, replay viewers? Let's see who tunes on in. Griff in Vancouver, Canada, first one in the room, and DeBailey's in London, welcome. Good to see you, Jerry and Ramona up there, or down there in North Carolina, welcome. Good to see you, Dan Lee and Jack Spencer, welcome. Good to see you, Phyllis, and good to see you, Susan Barry, welcome. Good to see Joe Hernandez, welcome, and Travis Weeks, good to see you. And Din Din out there in Trinidad, welcome, and Travis Smith, happy Friday. Good to see you, Shaman Zito, welcome, and Dave Jeffries in Niagara Falls, good to see you. Mark Freeman, welcome on into the show out there in Texarkana, and Neville 6000, welcome, up there in Toronto, Canada. Good to see you, Sarah C, welcome, and good to see you, DeBailey out there and Diana Lee. Diana Lee's up there in London, good to see you, Diana Lee. And Dave's down there in the great state of Georgia. Damien Koff out there in Michigan, welcome. And Carlos right over here in Brooklyn. Good to see you, Carlos, and good to see you, Arjan Alawaha, welcome. Shaky Dave, good to see you. And Julio Vallejo, buenvenidos. Good to see you, RJ, out there in a very snowy Colorado. And John, welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Welcome to the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. We have 62 people watching and only 27 likes. So let's get to 50 likes and activate my legs. I hope everyone's having a great Friday or Saturday if you're down there in New Zealand and Australia. But good to see everyone. I hope everyone's having a great day today. We're going to have a great day today because finally, the Cherry Esplanade here in the Brooklyn Botanical Gardens in full bloom, finally. We were here just the other day, what was it, a week ago, 2 weeks ago? We were here in, 2 weeks ago, right? We were here in Magnolia Plaza. All these trees were blooming the last time we were here. And now look at that, they're already done. They are all done. So the spring bloom season is quickly coming to an end. Joe Hernandez, thank you so much for hitting that like button. Sally Skipico, welcome. Good to see everybody, people. 39 likes. Somebody took away their like. 39 likes in the box right now with 67 people watching. The ABX girl, welcome. John's watching a very early morning out there in Australia. Happy Saturday in Australia. John, thank you so much for waking up with me. Put another shrimp on the barbie if you can. Do me a favor. But good to see everybody, people. Lots of beautiful plants to see today. Today is going to be a plant-orientated live stream. But we need 50 likes. There's 43 likes now in the box. 65 of you guys are watching. Let's hit 50 likes and then we'll activate the legs. Just took a lovely series of photos with the Duchess. So we were having a lovely day here in the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. Good to see you, Michelle King. Welcome. Ooh, look at the petals are falling off those trees over there. It's like snow. It's like snow, people. Good to see everybody. A beautiful day. Well, a little chilly, but it is a beautiful day here in New York nonetheless. Yesterday was a gloomy, rainy day. I was literally playing City Skylines all day yesterday. It was bad. But I know, yeah, you did this last year. I'm happy you came out here, Din Din. Soon you'll be out here again. But now you're here with us through the power of the internet. We're here through the power of the internet. We got these beautiful tulips that we're going to check out. And then we're going to make our way around the garden here. And Big Juice, you are not allowed to bring a fishing pole here in the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. So that is a big no-no, Big Juice. Pink carpet of petals, indeed. Yes, indeed. And you get to see some of those carpets of petals as we make our way around the park here. But it is a beautiful day here, a little chilly here in the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. But let's see how much sun we get. And before somebody reacts to the planes, yes, they are landing at runway 4 today. Going by how the planes are flying directly over Prospect Park. The planes are landing at runway 4. Good to see you, Michelle. Welcome. Michelle Blank, welcome. Oh, the Michelles are checking on in. Good to see y'all. A beautiful day here in Brooklyn. There we go, 50 likes. Oh, we're starting here at the Conservatory building. Magnolia, we're going to go up into Magnolia Plaza here in a moment. Keep on hitting that like button. 74, wow, a bunch of people just tuned in. 74 people now watching and only 52 likes. But good to see everybody. Welcome. Welcome. Let's do it, my love. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alberto Farzoli, buongiorno. Good to see you. It's a very beautiful day here. And we're going to see some beautiful sights and scenes here in Brooklyn. But these are the conservatory buildings. You know, this area looks so much different compared to when we were here in the middle of the night for Lightscape. It looks so much different. Yeah, I know, Ramona, we got to go plane spotting. We're due to go plane spotting soon. Right? Yeah, the Duchess is like, I know. We got to go plane spotting. Right? It is fun. But let's go down this row of tulips here. But all the, as my beautiful wife says, the Rugrats are all out today here in the park. How many kids are we're going to be seeing behaving badly, and performing badly too? That's another way of putting it. But to see 81 people watching, 58 likes. Keep on hitting that like button, guys. Let's keep that 2/3 ratio down to a minimum. I tell you, these tulips, these tulips look straight out of like a book. Like if you see a book and what do tulips look like, I mean, they look like this. Look at that pink one just out amongst it all. And some of these tulips are actually unique. Oh, look at these guys here. Some of these tulips are actually unique to the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. Mountain Tacoma tulip. Double late tulips right over there. It's like snow. It's like snow, people. But it's amazing how much Magnolia Plaza has changed. Look at the blue parrot from 1935. Look at these pink ones here. My goodness. You know, the live stream does not do this justice. They do not do it justice. The colors are so vibrant. Good to see you, John Lore, out there in Staten Island. Welcome. Look at this. This is straight out of like a book. It's like, what is a tulip? Well, this is what they look like. Ooh, shout out to Maureen from 1950. The single late tulip back over there, those yellow ones. Everybody wants a tulip. Shout out to the Netherlands, home of the tulip. I heard y'all had a tulip crash back in the day. Oh, look at this. Here we go. Look, I literally mentioned the tulip crash, and they have a sign here for Tulip Mania. This is it. Shout out to the Netherlands, and I like that they have this here. Tulip Mania was a brief period in the Netherlands in the 1630s when tulips, still relatively new to Europe, reigned supreme and the prices skyrocketed. The broken tulip with its feathery flaring streaks was particularly fascinating, fascinating. And this year's border celebrates the tulip of old, the heirlooms, cultivators that have been handed down from generation to generation, and modern remnants that have been bred to mimic the exotic broken tulip. But yes, Tulip Mania. It's a fun thing. You can look it up. It's really funny. But good to see you, Robinson Lopes. Welcome, Jennifer H. Good to see you. I'm glad you're enjoying our beautiful views of the tulips. And we're not done yet because we got a lot of cool stuff to see here in the beautiful. We're spring sights there, Sean. Good to see you. Everyone follow Bagels and Walks, a great live streamer from the Upper East Side. Sean, the Conservatory Garden looks amazing, and I cannot wait to get up there. By the way, if you're visiting New York, head up to the Conservatory Garden, 103rd Street and 5th Avenue in Manhattan, also known as Manhattan. Nope. The white Trumpetor from 1942. Love the orange. I mean, there's so many great colors, Din Din. So many great colors.
We have more varieties of fragrance in Osborne Garden.
Yo, are you work for the Botanical Garden? Awesome.
We have more tulips.
Yeah, we just came from there.
Okay, well,
I'm just doing this again for the viewers at home. Well, we'll make our way there.
If you need any publicity we can get, believe me.
Okay, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
The New York Botanical Garden competition.
Oh, okay. Oh, you hear that?
They're so
They
stuck.
got-
We got over 200 acres.
Have a good one. I love it when people want to let me know the tulips. Good to see you, New York book girl. Welcome, your hometown. We're always here. Good to see you, Carla, out there in the Netherlands. Welcome. Good to see you, Stephanie Stearns. Welcome. The tulips are beautiful. Activity 79. Good to see you up there in Sweden. Ooh, Rococo. Rococo. Wow, these guys are cool. I thought he was just like some rando. What? No. Yes, it is true though. There is a competition between the New York Botanical Garden and Brooklyn Botanical Garden. We fit in. It feels like we fit in a lot more here in a smaller space. Oh, here we go for my friends in the Netherlands, the Leek van der Mark from 1968, right here. Shout out to all my folks in the Netherlands. Hopefully everyone survived the... Oh, now I got the munchies, my love. Tiramisu. I could go for some tiramisu right now. And the Red Emperor, which seems to be already done. All right, into Magnolia Plaza we go. We were here just a couple of weeks ago. We had all these trees, all different colors, and now they're all green. Look at this, they're all done. The magnolias are cooked. They are done. Actually, let's come around this way here because we got some nice colors over here. Book Girl hasn't been back to Brooklyn in over 20 years. Well, if you watch this YouTube channel, we're always in Brooklyn. So yes, it does. The New York Botanical Garden does have cherry blossoms, but I don't think to the extent as we have here in Brooklyn. Yeah, no. The Duchess just said no. I'm going to go with that. But let's get a nice shot here for JC Droid with a $2 super chat. JC Droid, they could see you. Thank you so much for the very generous $2 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $2 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $2 super chat. Thanks for sponsoring the live stream. Much appreciated there, JC. Hope you're feeling better. Hope you're recovering well. Nice and strong. It's strange to see some tulips don't look like traditional tulips. Yeah, I think that's the whole point of it, Diana Lee. That the tulips are unique. They have special, the petals are different. But it's crazy that we were just here just a few weeks ago and all these trees were different colors. We had whites, we had purples, we had pink. Shivalon Nakamaran, welcome. Like the cherry blossoms around Brooklyn. Yeah, you get to see some in a little bit, Shivalon. You get to see some of the best. You get to see some of the best around coming up as we make our way through Magnolia Plaza here. The perfume is amazing, Diana Lee. The next garden we're about to go into, we're going to go into the fragrance garden. It is absolutely intoxicating in there. And I wish we had smell-o-vision. I really do wish we had smell-o-vision because when we go into the fragrance garden, it is incredible in there. So coming up, and look at this, popular right now. It's the fragrance garden. Coming up is the fragrance garden. And I love this garden because the plants are purposely raised so that we could get right up on them and smell them. I mean, look at the colors on these. Good to see you, Hala. Tulips are like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. I like that, Hala. Good to see you. In here, the smell is just so nice. Let's come around. I mean, I really do wish we had smell-o-vision for you guys because it is so nice over here. And I'm telling you, the live stream really doesn't do this justice. It's so nice. Jeanette Schreiner, good to see you out there in Glasgow. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's doing well on this Friday. And we haven't even got to the good stuff yet. We haven't even got to the good stuff yet. This is like a little appetizer here. See, so be gentle. Look at the colors on these, wow. Right? The fragrance that comes off these guys is just so nice. I wish you guys could smell this. But we got a good signal, so I mean, I know you guys could see this really nice.
Yeah, I get that.
Wow, 40 people tuned out, no doubt because they're like, he's not in Midtown. They don't have good taste, exactly. The Duchess put it perfectly. Now we're going into the Shakespeare Garden. Good to see you, brown-eyed girl. Welcome. Absolutely, Darlene. Good to see you. Good to see you, Diana Lee. Welcome. I know they're lost. Exactly. Julie B. Good to see you, Julie B. Welcome. So this is the Shakespeare Garden as we're walking through. And now we're going to come out. Oh yeah, some little plants over there. Like a little cool little area to sit down over there, it looks like. Especially on a hot day. And then here we come into, and this looks completely different from the last time we were here just a couple of weeks ago. Here's the Japanese Hill and Pond Garden. Everything has already we're already past peak here. It's amazing how different this looks. Ooh. The herring is showing off. Good to see you, Julie. That was a fun moment. That was a fun moment. He's totally showing off. Julie, we're back in the garden. We haven't even got to the good stuff yet. We haven't even got, he's totally showing off. Good to see you, Stephanie Noor, welcome. Chivalon, this is considered a pond. This is not a lake, this is a pond. Because it is rather small. It is man-made too. But, and I think we're gonna, yeah, I guess we'll go through, we'll do a little loop here. We'll do a little loop here of the Japanese Hill and Pond Garden. And yeah, look at this. I love this. We're just gonna follow we're gonna be part of the, oh, it's a heron. Thank you so much. It's a herring. Totally showing off for us. The kids are looking down at the koi fish here. Arjan, good to see you. I'm doing great today. Well, I know we've got the petals, like. But it's amazing how different this area looks. Aww. A petal fell into the Duchess's hand. Good to see you there, Claudia. Glorious views in these. I can't get over how different this, oh, another one. I can't get over how different this looks compared to just a couple of weeks ago. I mean, we had little pinks and whites along here and purples and Oh yeah, the birds are totally showing off. The birds are totally showing off. Once again, where's Marty Stauffer when we need him? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Right? Elevator action, right? Oh, how pretty. Yeah, the bird's totally showing off. He knows everybody has their good cameras here, so he's like, I'm gonna show off. Damien, you're more than welcome. Damien, we haven't even got to the good stuff yet. I would say this is moderately crowded. It could get more crowded than this, but I would say this is moderately crowded today. Good to see you, William, right here in Brooklyn. Good to see you, William. Hope you're doing well. I tell you one thing, William. This is good weather to have a beer. This is some good beer drinking weather. Is the live button not being nice today, Julie? I'm so sorry to hear that. But this is some mighty fine beer drinking weather. But I can't get over how different this looks just 2 weeks later. Check out the replay from the last time we were here. It looks so different. Absolutely, book girl. But good to see you there, Darlene. Good to see everybody, people. We're just warming up here. After we do our loop of the Brooklyn Botanical Garden, we're gonna head over into Prospect Park. And me and the Duchess are gonna work out our calf muscles as we climb the hills of Prospect Park. How far is this from Manhattan? About 3 miles from Lower Manhattan, Barjan, about 3 miles. On the subway, take the 2-3 train here. You could be here from Lower Manhattan in about 10 minutes. If that. If that. The kids are having a great time looking down at the this koi fish in this pond here. And then we have, I don't know what this is. Look at this. This is just beginning to bud out. This actually might have a second bloom. This is going to be like red. This is a Japanese black pine. There you go. Look at it. Another animal. Another animal showing off. The turtle is totally showing off. And oh my goodness. And Norm, or actually, and Darlene W, gifting 5 memberships of Dutch Moz Plus. Darlene, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships of Dutch Moz Plus. So, holla, Mark Freeman, Norman Roberts out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania, the Bat Lady, Julio Vallejo. Enjoy your free month of Dutch Moz Plus, courtesy of Darlene W. Thank you so much, Darlene. Much, much, much appreciated, Darlene. Thank you so much for gifting those 5 memberships of Dutch Moz Plus. Breaking out the baby Grogu for the first time today. Good to see you, Strawberry Fields. Welcome. But he's totally showing off. He's sunning. The turtles are sunning today. Thank you so much, Darlene, for sponsoring the channel. It is really, really, really appreciated. I'm happy you're happy you get to enjoy this and see these beautiful sights. We'll make it. Let's pass here really quick. Good to see you, Karen J. McLean, out there in Canada. Up there in Canada. Good to see you. As we make our way around the Japanese hill and pond garden, clearly in post-peak. This thing bloomed early this year. And again, we were here like 2 weeks ago. And it looked vastly different than it does right now. But we're getting to the crescendo. We're getting to the meat and potatoes, if you will, of the Brooklyn Botanical Garden right now. Because we are now about to enter the Cherry Esplanade. The word has definitely gotten out. Today is the first day that the majority of cherry blossom trees in the Cherry Esplanade, they are in full bloom. So we're going to do a loop around here. We're going to see it from a whole bunch of different angles, then we're going to go into another garden before coming back. So
On Tuesday, it was still peak bloom.
right, and on Tuesday it was still peak bloom. Yeah. Beautiful weeping cherries, yes indeed. Jithin PR, welcome. And here we go, guys. The main star of the show. This is why everybody comes here. The beautiful Cherry Esplanade. I think, yeah, about to say. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. This is the Cherry Esplanade. Only 198 days till Marathon Sunday. I cannot wait for Marathon Sunday. Good to see you, Dazapans. Welcome. We gotta come around. They put up a little stand over here. I don't know why, but we're gonna come around this thing. And then we'll give you guys a real good look at the Cherry Esplanade. Yes, indeed, a lot of beauty here in Brooklyn Botanical Garden. Jennifer H., good to see you. You will be here again. You gotta come. The Brooklyn Botanical Garden is beautiful in any time of the year, any season of the year. Good to see you, Bobby, up there in Alaska. You're more than welcome. Hope you're doing well up there in Alaska. A little chilly here in New York today, but here it is, everyone. And clearly everybody's here because it's a drink stand. See, I knew it. They have a little drink stand over there. And of course, because it's the Cherry Esplanade, the signal is slammed over here. The signal is slammed. So please bear with the signal. This is the best spot right here. Yes, indeed, Julie. Spring has sprung. God bless the allergies. Okay, again, please bear with the signal here. We are having some signal issues, and we always have signal issues in here this time of year. Got the beautiful tulips, and here it is. The Cherry Esplanade. Probably one of the most famous places in all of New York City here. There we go, there we go. Now we got an HD signal back. Let's just take this in for a moment here. Good to see you, Sandra. I forget the amount of cherry trees that are planted here, that are all blooming here at the same time. But we're looking out. Brooklyn Museum is right there. And all these trees are in full bloom. Exactly. Dindin got to see this last year. They traveled all the way up from Trinidad to enjoy this. And let's do it. Let's just walk right through the cherries here. For everybody who can't make it, this little walk is for you. This is, and of course, everybody has their cell phones out and absolutely, book girl. And the signal's being, I don't know why the signal's being so fussy today, but it is again. Yeah, this is the kind of thing that makes the soul smile, right? It is pretty. But this is it. I have a feeling this place is going to be a madhouse tomorrow. It's going to be a madhouse here tomorrow. Right, and especially no school next week. So, oh yeah. See, the Duchess wants you guys to see the best of the best here. Look at this. Look at how pretty this is. Ed Allen, good to see you. Okay, now we're back into an HD signal again. Good to see you, Ed Allen. Isn't this beautiful? Look how beautiful these the cherries are here. Good to see you. I love the 80s. Welcome. And like I say, whenever you visit a botanical garden, remember, this is a living museum, so there's no need to pick the flowers and to pick the trees. I know, Darlene, it lasts so short amount of time. I think the magnolia and cherry trees in Snug Harbor, they barely lasted 2 weeks. I think it was like eight or 9 days they lasted. Right? Flushing Meadow barely lasted a week. So these guys here are in full bloom. I give these guys maybe 8-10 days, and that's going to be it. Luckily, this weekend we got good weather, so. Right? I think by Tuesday, these are going to be done. Exactly. Look, but don't touch. Not even, right? See, John Lawrence said not even 8 days at Snug Harbor. So they did not last too long. But the beautiful Cherry Esplanade. And that's the magic of the live stream. I could bring all 131 of you guys here, and you could all enjoy this along with me and the Duchess as we make our way through. Once no heavy rain, it will stay, exactly. Yeah, exactly. The heavy rain and the wind stripped the trees out in Flushing Meadows and Snug Harbor in Staten Island. And that's the tough part about the springtime. You know, you get all the wind and all the rain. And remember, as the great Diana Ross said, the rain is for the flowers. It will only help us grow. But beautiful views here in the Cherry Esplanade here in the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. And the Duchess is gonna show this off. Look at how pretty that is. That fell off a tree. Oh, Michelle, the smell is amazing. I wish I could translate the smell for you guys at home. It is really, really nice. Silver Lake Park looks good today, but no cherry, but others blossoming. Interesting. Okay. So Silver Lake Park, if you're here in New York, had a great rain in South Dakota this week. Needed it. That's good. Hopefully, right. This tree here is like so fluffy and pillowy. Everyone loves your nails, my love. Look how pillowy this is. Look how pillowy and fluffy. Look at how fluffy it is. Like a cloud. Like cotton candy. It looks like little roses in there. These things only last so long, so it's so nice to experience this and to share this with you guys before we lose it. Oh, a big blossom just fell off the tree. Look at this. Oh, it just fell off. Look at how pretty that is. Aw. Well, we'll leave this as a prop for people to take a picture with. So they don't rip them down. We want the wind to take them off. All right, we're gonna walk up the Robert Wilson Overlook, and we'll get some views from above of these beautiful cherries. And then we'll make our way up around another garden. We'll see some tulips, and then we'll make our way back for anyone who just joined us, so you guys could experience this too. I'm amazed how different this looks. I am really amazed how different this looks. It looks so different when we're here for Lightscape. It is really incredible how different this place looks in all the seasons. And nobody's gonna take it. Maybe somebody will, who knows? It fell off the tree, naturally. It fell off the tree, naturally. It's really funny though, they, yesterday the Brooklyn Botanical Garden put up a tweet saying that everything's blooming in peak bloom here at the Cherry Esplanade. And then they quickly backed up that tweet with the reminder that this is a living museum, so there's no need to pick the flowers and the trees. Right? No, you know, people have been pretty good today.
I was so late.
So far, people have been pretty good today. You plan to see Lightscape in December? Yeah, it's gonna be great. The way this year is going, Din, it's gonna be here before we even know it. We're gonna blink, it'll be Mermaid Parade Saturday. And it'll be hot summer days, fireworks Fridays, and hot dog eating contests. Hopefully not in a torrential downpour rain. Good to see you, CB Earth Day, welcome. Look at this view here. Oh my goodness. Good to see you from Chile. Bienvenidos, Chile. Look at that. Wow. Absolutely, Deb. Oh, you can't enjoy this in person because you get hay fever. Yes, I am out here for everybody who has bad allergies, right? And the Duchess feels it in her nose. So, yeah. I'm out here for all of you guys who can't handle the pollen. Oh, thank you so much for tuning on in, Shivalon. See you soon. Have a great day. As for us, we're just getting warmed up here. Just getting warmed up. Photo Life, good to see you. Welcome. Incredible. I remember when they first proposed the overlook, some purists of the Brooklyn Botanical Garden were poo-pooed on it, and I think it was a great idea. And look at this. I mean, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with views like this. Look at that. Just great views here of the Cherry Esplanade. I mean, again, it only lasts for so long. But now we're right behind the Brooklyn Museum. We're gonna take a loop around this other garden here, then we're gonna come back through the Cherry Esplanade, make our way through the southern area of the Brooklyn Botanical Garden before making our way into Prospect Park. And I love sharing this. And to think in June, we will be here for the roses and it's just a nice place to relax and take in the sights. Good to see you, Stephanie Gray. All the Stephanies are tuning on in. Good to see you, Stephanie Gray. Welcome. We're gonna do a little loop here of this other garden before heading back. So if you just missed the cherry blossoms, we're gonna head back through the cherry blossoms one more time before we make our way into Prospect Park. With this whole little roadway here, little pathways here, looking great. This is the Eastern Parkway entrance to the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. Look at that, 55 degrees, but the wind is at the east-southeast at 10 miles an hour. So the wind is coming right off the ocean, so it's a cool wind. But welcome to the Osborne Garden. Good to see you, Brian Davis. Welcome. Look at that. Just spectacular. It's hard to imagine we are completely surrounded by the city of Brooklyn. This green oasis in smack dab in the middle of Brooklyn. Alluring tulips, so many different colors, so much history. Oh my goodness. I know, Sean, it's the best part. It's always changing. You come here just 2 weeks later, it looks vastly different. It's just really special that we get to share things like this with people. And that's the power of the live stream. Yeah, Dindin, the green has really come out. No doubt helped by all the rain we've gotten. We've gotten quite a bit of rain the last couple of weeks, so. But all the rain helps all these beautiful plants grow. It is beautiful here, Jennifer. Good to see you. Madgun asks, is it possible to get lost in Prospect Park? Madgun, that was the idea behind Prospect Park, was to get lost. You can get lost in Prospect Park. With people like me, I can't get lost in Prospect Park, but that's the whole point of Prospect Park, is to get lost. So yes, it is possible. Yeah, Ed, I think these trees will be leafed out in probably 10 days, maybe 8 days. They don't last long. Yeah, come this weekend if you want to really see them. After this weekend, the Botanical Garden reopens on Tuesday. But that's the whole idea. But you know, when Frederick Lahr Olmsted and Calvert Vaux designed Prospect Park, that's the idea, was to get lost in it. Now, the land that we're on now was supposed to be part of Prospect Park, but a little thing called Flatbush Avenue got in the way. So this is kind of always sectioned off until the early 1900s when the garden started coming together. But I mean, this little area here, this is your entrance here from Eastern Parkway. That is the key to a successful park. Yes, indeed, John. So this is your Eastern Parkway entrance right here. And then this is what we came here for this shot right here. Look at this. This is Brooklyn. Can you imagine? Brooklyn, right here. So some of the tulips that we see here is Carnaval de Rio, Del Piero, Flaming Flag, Grand Perfection, Helmar, Maryland, and Olympic Flame are all right here. Isn't this great? The colors here, guys, are just so cool. Oh my goodness. You guys like that? Wow. I mean, this is what greets you when you enter the park from Eastern Parkway. It's so cool. Madgun randomly asks, have I done a bungalow walk in Far Rockaway? No, I have not. You know what this is right here? This is a subway emergency exit for the 2-3 train. If anything were to happen, you could pop up right there. But let's walk straight through the Osborne Garden here in the grass and make our way. If you're just tuning in, we're going to head through the Cherry Esplanade one more time. Bonjour, Lawrence. Bienvenue. I'm doing great. Me and the Duchess are having a lovely garden day here in the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. Yeah, this isn't a walking channel, that's true. We tour here. And I am confident enough as a New York City tour guide not to have to put the word tour in the video title. If you see the word tour in a video title, you have to ask yourself, is it really a tour? Yes, indeed, Dindin. I appreciate that, Dindin. Eventually somebody will hire me to do these more professionally. You just, yes, yes, indeed, darling. That trend is getting more and more popular, people putting the word tour in their videos. And I'm like, they're not telling you anything. They just walk. So is it really a tour? You have to ask yourself that. Am I going to go to the High Line? Lawrence, not today. But the Duchess has compiled a lovely list of art galleries for us to visit along the High Line. So probably next week we'll be in the High Line. That's true, John Lore. If it doesn't say Dutch Moz, it's not a tour. But then again, the Megan Daily does really good videos that are tours, that are mini tours. But for some people, the definition of a tour is merely walking, which is a little disingenuous, I think, to the viewer. Absolutely, absolutely, Dindin. I appreciate that, Ed. Ed, I've had some viewers recently or have some viewers out there that are very, very generous. So the ball is rolling with this becoming more and more financially lucrative. Again, the dream is to be able to rent an RV and travel the country with me, the Duchess, and the Chihuahuas. So, taking it easy today? Nice, Arjan. Let me entertain you for the next couple of hours. But yes, we got some new art galleries coming up. We got some really crazy exhibits that we'll be checking out next week. So stay tuned. Happy I put on my jacket, it's cold. Right? It got cold. Right? This, the breeze makes it chilly. But now one more time into the Cherry Esplanade we're gonna go. Taylor Swift has Swifties. Yeah, we have the Dutchies. That's right. That's right. Now. If you don't know, I don't go to neighborhoods just for the sake of walking the neighborhood. There has to be something cool for us to see and experience. So that's the whole idea behind these live streams, is to have experiences. Stephanie Noor asks, yes, there is a dance parade. Yes, we'll be going to the dance parade in May. Hopefully it doesn't rain. But yes, we will be going to the dance parade in May. Look at these beautiful trees over here. My goodness. And Metalhead Warrior celebrating the last 3 months of Dutch Moz Plus, or Mrs. Metalhead Warrior celebrating 3 months of Dutch Moz Plus. Thank you so much, Mrs. Metalhead, for having faith in me as a content creator. Yeah, RV travels, a long honeymoon. Yeah. Yeah, content. What a concept. Look at that. Take this in, because this is not going to last long. This is not going to last long. But thank you so much to Mr. and Mrs. Metalhead up there in the Hudson Valley for sponsoring the channel. Thank you all so much. Glad you all enjoyed the content. Yeah, isn't this nice, Stephanie? Let's really take a look at this on some other. Got some traffic here behind us, so we're just gonna let them walk while we look down on the weeping trees. Bienvenue, Nebul, bienvenue. Everybody follow Nebul. He's a great live streamer from the south of France. See how the other half lives on the Bay of Saint-Tropez. Good to see you, Nibble. Right, that tree down there is really pretty with the weeping, with the weeping trees. I think we have a fan of yours, my love. Yeah, I think we have a fan of yours. We're just gonna hang out here for a second. Yeah.
That's creepy.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Follow Nebul though. Follow Nebul, everybody. Follow Nebul. Seabertha, do you like this view? It's pretty awesome. And Metalhead Warrior with a $20 super chat. Metalhead Warrior, thank you so much for the very generous $20 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 4 times today. Much appreciated. With a big $20 super chat. And Metalhead Warrior and JC Droid, thank you so much for sponsoring me and the Duchess's Metro card up here. Much appreciated there. Thank you so much for sponsoring the live stream. Thank you all so much for sponsoring the live stream. It is much appreciated. And what do you say there, Metalhead Warrior? Happy Friday. A little thank you from the Mr. and Mrs. You're more than welcome for all the content there, Mr. and Mrs. Metalhead. You're more than welcome for all the content. It keeps me going. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. And thank you so much, Mr. Metalhead Warrior, for being a member for the last 27 months. Much appreciated. More like 4 or 5 years, yeah. Yeah, we've been at this for a hot minute now here on YouTube. We're coming up to my, what is it now? It's gonna be my 6th anniversary here on YouTube coming up. Dan Hartzman, good to see you. Oh, thank you so much, JC Droid. Much appreciated. We're going to walk through these cherries one more time, and then we're going to make our way out across Prospect Park. And here we go with the signal thing again. Unfortunately, there's so many people here in the Cherry Esplanade that the signal's a little funky over here, so I want to keep you guys in HD as much as possible. But we're going to walk through these cherries one more time. Thank you so much. That's true, Strawberry Fields. That's very true. Thank you so much, JC. Yeah, we've been at this now on YouTube for a hot minute now. So, good to see you. A bit late, thanks to the pub. Well, Land Rover, good to see you. I hope you had a great drink. Stephanie Stearns celebrating 27 months of Dutch Miles Plus. Thank you so much, Stephanie Stearns, for being happy to see your membership is intact after changing credit cards. Awesome, Stephanie, I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. All right, let's walk right through these cherries one last time. Let's soak it in, people. Let's take it in. Let's drink it in. Beach Bum, good to see you. Let's just take this in. Julie B celebrating 2 months Dutch Miles Plus. Much appreciated there, Julie. Look at this. With a little bit of sun coming out now. Right? Perfect lighting. I mean, this is a photographer's dream right here, because you get a little bit of that filtered sun there, so the sun is not too bright, but you still get light on it because it's not too cloudy. Just take this in. Exactly. Deep breaths, people. Deep breaths. Yes, Dutch Miles Plus is way better than Disney Plus. I agree. Got this one tree that's white. I love it. All right, really pretty. Oh, do we have people dancing? Oh, we got people doing the dancing. Playing that glorious Copyright-free music. Dustin B, good to see you. Dustin B asks, am I going to go to any record stores tomorrow for record store day? No, no, I'm not. No, no plans to go to a record store tomorrow. We will live stream tomorrow, though. You can see yourself laying down on the grass. Yeah. Julie, it's nice to lay down on the grass. The Duchess got a few pictures of being in the grass, laying down in the grass. So. Julie, yes, indeed, Julie B. Good to see you, Blondie, 1025. Welcome. Okay, let's get the. I'm gonna get the thumbnail shot now. So we're gonna go down to the end here. I'm gonna go down all the way down past the end here. I'm just gonna go down here. You want to? Tomorrow is the real day to lie down in the grass. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Jim. Jim, there's so many 420 events happening. I don't know what to cover tomorrow. There's like so many events happening tomorrow because of 420, not because of 420. Yes, there you go, Stephanie. There you go. All right, let's get our screen. This is going to be our thumbnail right here. This shall be our thumbnail. Let's frame it up. There we go. Ta-da! Yeah, hopefully I'm going to cover the lack of cars. Yeah, Jim, I think I'm going to go over to whatchamacallit. I think we're going to do Sunset Park tomorrow and cover the car-free day in Sunset Park. And then I think we're going to end up looking for one of the last intact trolley poles in all of New York City. So that's right there, right by the closed streets there. So that's the money shot right there, guys. There is your money shot. Let's take it in. That's going to be my thumbnail for the video. And who said something about AI? What was that there? All organic, all natural, organic, free-range thumbnail. No AI used. I appreciate that. Wasabi Master asks, when is the Cherry Blossom Festival in Prospect Park? Well, the Cherry Blossom Festival happens here in the Brooklyn Botanical Garden, and I believe that's in a week or two. It's going to be late. I mean, it's going to be late because these cherries are in peak bloom right now. So I don't know how many of these trees are going to be here for the festival. But I want to say in a week or two, maybe if not next week, the week after next, is going to be the Cherry Blossom Festival here in the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. That's when everyone dresses up as cosplayers and all that, and anime characters. And unfortunately, the Japanese garden, we just walked through there, it's all done. It already blossomed and bloomed. And let's see here.
This was all green on Tuesday, pre-bloom.
Wow, everything was in pre-bloom just on Tuesday. And now it's perfect. Glad you guys are enjoying this.
The Cherry Blossom Festival is April 27th to May 12th.
Oh, April 20th. Yeah, that's correct. April 27th to May 12th. Got our Cherry Blossom Festival. That's a little late. It's a little late. But there you go. All right. It is Brian Davis. It is really amazing how fast they go. Yeah.
Wow.
It goes quick. That's why you gotta soak it up and enjoy it now. But there it is, everyone.
Most
Yeah.
of them in peak bloom.
Yeah, most are in peak bloom right now. Here, let's show you guys them. They have a cool map here. I don't know how much you can see that, but a lot of them are in peak bloom now. So this is the weekend. This is the weekend. Yeah, Pump House Park, Sean. Pump House Park in Lower Manhattan. All the tulips are out. Conservatory Garden, yeah, it looks amazing. Park Avenue. Actually, we took a picture of the Duchess along Park Avenue with the tulips the other day. So Zuccotti Park, yeah. I mean, it is just The tulips are out here in New York City, and I have a feeling this is going to be the weekend to see them. So, see those. Everyone loves your nails, my love. Everybody, she says thank you. So you guys love the nails. I love the trees and the nails and everything. And I wish they lasted longer too, Stephanie. But you know what? That's what makes life so special. We only get to live. There is your Cherry Esplanade right there. We have traffic delays on the Verizon Bridge coming in due to a vehicle collision. Expect extensive traffic delays on the Verizon Narrows Bridge. It just came through. Brown Eye Girl, I'm glad you're enjoying this. Do you like my beard? I felt like you were right here with me, right, Brown Eye Girl? Good to see you, Michelle, out there in Oregon. Welcome. Nature is showing off. So yeah, catch it now before it all disappears. Wait, what else is new, right? All right, let's continue into the southern area of the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. But I just got the alert. Notify NYC just sent me the alert. Wow, we came through here during Lightscape. It looks so different. It looks so different here. It's really crazy. But yeah, this is where the hanging roses were. We'll be back here soon. We'll probably be here in another 2 weeks. More than welcome. Din din. Yeah, we're not done with the tour yet. After this, we go into Prospect Park now and see what's going on over in Prospect Park. Good to see MC Dirty Jersey back from the gym. Hope you had a good workout there, MC Dirty Jersey. Pretty tulips indeed. Big O, good to see you. What's happening from Bakersfield, California? Just some trees blossoming, Big O. Good to see you. Jennifer, I love Lightscape too. Yes, indeed. Did you just get the alert too, Mr. Metalhead? Yeah. You know, for Notify NYC to put out an alert for that means it must be a really bad accident. Must be a terrible accident. Ooh, it got chilly out. My God. Were we out the warmest part of the day? Oh my goodness, it's getting cold out here. But let me enjoy it now because it's not 1,000 degrees. Good to see you, Natasha. Welcome. Let's see, is my favorite tree blooming or is it already done? Let's see, this is a little water course here. Hey, she got the Duchess just broke out the hat. That's how you know it's cold. Oh yeah, look, it's already done. My favorite tree is already done. Well, let's go say hi to my favorite tree. Good to see you, Frank, out there in Jersey City, New Jersey. Yep, springtime in Brooklyn. Yes, indeed. Soaking in the sights and the sounds and the smells of the Brooklyn Botanical Garden at the moment. Yeah, my favorite tree is right over there, and it's already past peak. Good to see Esteban Fernandez. Welcome. Don't forget, hit that like button on the video. Helps more people find the video. Be much appreciated. Go over this little babbling brook here. And then my favorite tree, this tree usually blooms a brilliant white color, and it is already done. And this year it has a new feature. There's a fence around the base of it so people don't shake the tree to death. And now, because they have a base around it, look how pretty that is. That's still a pretty tree though. Yes indeed, Frank, yes indeed. Cloud cover making it feel cooler. I love this tree here. This tree is so cool. We used to catch a little bit of it blossoming. All right, it still looks pretty. Soho Joe, good to see you. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's doing well on this Friday or Saturday if you're waking up with us in Australia or New Zealand. We're wandering the Brooklyn Botanical Garden at the moment before we transition into the Prospect Park. Yeah, no, Stephanie, it's very true. Yeah, people have to tell their kids not to shake the trees. Yeah, a lot of branch span for such a little tree trunk. Yeah, and it's really cool. It's like so top heavy. Really, really cool. But we'll be back here soon to see what we have coming up next. We have the roses beginning to bloom in June. I'm glad you're enjoying Esteban. And just like that, we've been in here for an hour on the live stream. Feels like 20 minutes, to be honest. That was quick. But you're more than welcome. I'm glad everyone's enjoying the live stream. As we now begin to make our way towards the Prospect Park. I know, it's the adults shaking the trees. Yes, it's just as much as the adults as the children shaking the trees. You know, I never understood that. Me and the Duchess were brought up right, and we always look at this stuff. We don't want to touch it. The Duchess even felt bad. She found the blossom to take a picture with, and she felt bad like picking it up and peeling it apart. It's like it fell on the floor, naturally. Because that's how much we respect the nature and the trees and the flower and the fauna. Some people not so, some other people not so much. It's kind of sad. I still don't know, I still don't understand the necessity of touching. Especially if it's like nature or plant or art. It really doesn't make any sense, but me and the Duchess were brought up right. And we don't touch. We don't touch. We just take it in. Ibrahim, merhaba, welcome. Good to see ya. And let's go this way. We got some nice blossoming trees over there. Good to see you, Ibrahim. Good to see you. Welcome to the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. The kids today do need to be educated, but also sometimes the parents. The parents too have to be educated just as much. Look at the colors over here. My goodness. A little bit of the city peeking in. So where this cell phone radio tower stands, that's just at about the point where today the Franklin Avenue shuttle runs. But looking into this direction here, this is where the infamous Malbone Street wreck happened. One of the worst subway disasters in New York City, or actually the worst subway disaster in New York City history. The motorman of the train took a train 60 miles an hour around a 30-mile-an-hour curb. Yes, indeed, Neville. Yes, indeed. Well said. Liz, good to see you. Unfortunately, yes, we have already done our 2 passes of the Cherry Esplanade, so you gotta have to check out the replay because now we're making our way into Prospect Park. Well, we did do 2 quick passes. But we've got some, you know what? We got some beautiful tulips still to see. This is the children's garden here. Good to see you, Sandra Ann. Karen Smith asks, what is the music when my stream starts? That is a Price is Right audio cue, audio cue 225 from 1973. John Burke, good to see you. Sandra Ann Longfield, welcome. Good to see y'all. This is the children's garden right here, and just beyond that line, there's subway tracks down below. And that's where the infamous Malbone street wreck happened. And then just beyond these buildings would be Ebbets Field, where the Ebbets Field houses stand today. Yeah, they got a kitty garden, yeah. Oh, now it's time to go back to reality for a little bit. We're gonna cross Flatbush Avenue here at Empire Boulevard. And then we're gonna make our way into Prospect Park. I love this little entranceway here though, because it's very fragrant right here. You gotta use the bathroom? No? Okay. We keep on going. We keep on. Actually, you know what? I should empty out. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a nice bathroom here that's right in front of us, and it's getting just chilly enough that we know that we're gonna have to use the bathroom later on. So we're gonna go to fireworks for a little bit. We're gonna go to fireworks, and we'll be right back with our next part of the show, which is Prospect Park. So hang on tight, talk amongst yourselves, and we will be right back. We're going to fireworks. Yes, the old chat is open. Now we're back. Bonsoir, bienvenue. That worked out. All right. It's just cool enough that me and the Duchess had to use the bathroom. But now we're ready for the second half. Second half of the live stream, and lots of fabulous prizes in the second hour of the Dutch Moss live stream. Actually, I'm trying to remember the line. The line is, stay tuned for the second half of the Dutch Moss live stream. Stay tuned for more fabulous live stream. Oh, they got the Moshia flags up. The Moshia. The Moshia. Good to see you, JR Urban Adventures. Good to see you. I know exactly, Darlene. Darlene, you nailed it. Yes, use a bathroom when you see it. Because it's just cold enough out here that you got to go pee. Because now we're going to ramble through Prospect Park here. So, well, they got the Moshia flags here, so I guess the mitzvah tank came around. Your cousin used to call it draining the main vein. Yeah, draining the vein, draining the lizard. All those wacky euphemisms for peeing. That's right. Nebu wants me to sing the Moshia song. Yo, 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 yo. Moshia, Moshia, Moshia. That's my favorite song. The absolute worst part about being in New York, exactly, it's bathrooms. Do I stay hydrated? Of course I do, Julie, yes. Me and the Duchess had a seltzer before starting the stream. So, yeah. I first heard the Moshia song during the Hanukkah telethon one year. And yes, here in New York, there's a Hanukkah telethon. All right. What's the closest subway? We're right by the Q train right now. The Q train Prospect Park station. And also that is the southern terminus to the Franklin Avenue shuttle. Yes, the Q and the B train. That's where we're at right now. Now we are entering Prospect Park.
Magnolia is pretty.
About to say, we got some magnolias still blossoming. Now you can smell it. Good to see you, Jay Chulo. Good to see you, Jay. If I missed anyone, welcome, CC. We're not going to use this. Wow, I got to show this sign, my love. I know this is ridiculous that we just used the bathroom. But isn't this romantic? Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The one, the only, Key Lime restroom. Feel like you're in the islands of Jamaica or Trinidad, man. In the Key Lime restroom. I think it transports us as Jamaica if we go through this thing. Oh my God, people. But there you go. The Key Lime restroom, a unique feature of Prospect Park. I feel like I'm in the islands. I'm in the islands with my pina colada. Good to see you. What the fuck from wonderful Colorado. Good to see you. Yeah, it's a porta potty to Jamaica. That's right, Curious Raven. I know it's a key lime pie. I don't know if I will want to eat the key lime pie inside of the key lime restroom. But I want key lime pie now. We got to go to Red Hook and get some key lime pie, my love. We got to go to key lime pie place over in Red Hook. I know, they're playing island music in there. There's a guy playing a steel drum in there. You know, as a runner, porta potties are sacred. Yes, they are, Jennifer. Yes, they are. Yes, indeed. Daylight come and me want to go pee. Looking for the porta potty, gotta go pee pee now. Anyway, good to see you, Leela. Welcome. You know, key lime pie is your favorite? Yeah, I haven't had a key lime pie in a minute. I gotta take the Duchess to the key lime pie place over in Red Hook. If you ever take the NYC ferry into Red Hook, go to the key lime pie place. It's amazing. Good, but good to see RJ out there in Colorado. Good to see everybody, people. Steve's, that's right, Steve's Key Lime Pie. Curious Raven just became a member of Dutch Moz Plus. Yes, indeed, Julie B. Yes, indeed. Curious Raven, thank you so much for becoming a member of Dutch Moz Plus. Thank you so much for having faith in me as a content creator. Look at how this tree arches over. This is like one tree that arches over. This is incredible. Uh-oh. That's really cool. Never noticed that before in the probably hundreds, maybe thousands of times I've walked through this arch. As we walk underneath the east drive. This is the east drive because this is the Eastwood Arch. We're on the east side of the park. We're going to kind of work our way to the middle northern area of the park. Make your way up to the Memorial Arch. Ah, yes, the magic of Prospect Park. This place is so cool. Everything Frederick Lahr Olmsted and Calvert Vaux couldn't do in Central Park, they did it here in Prospect Park. Prospect Park, they used the terminal moraine, the glacier backbone that creates Long Island. They used that terminal moraine to create a multi-tiered park. The lowest level is the lakefront area. The middle level is the area we're going now into the Woodlands. And then the upper level is the long meadow and whatnot. Now let's see if Prospect Park's most famous tree is beginning to bloom. We got some nice trees down here. And there's a red-tailed hawk you just heard. That's a red-tailed hawk. Somebody mentioned fishing. Yeah, second time we saw one. We got somebody fishing here. We got a swan. Got a couple of swans. This is the lull water. It's kind of crazy that all these water features that you're going to see here all emanate from a pipe, from a single pipe. It's a nice day just to come out here and chill out, meditate. And again, it's hard to imagine this is all completely man-made. All Frederick Lahr Olmsted and Calvert Vaux do is they basically shift around a bunch of topsoil. There's basically no trees planted here. There is a woodland area that's Prospect Park's and actually Brooklyn's last bit of forest. Some of the trees do predate the park, but for the most part, they bring a lot of these trees in. What do you fish in here? You know, I think there's catfish in here, Julie. It is a catch and release park here. You gonna take me fishing one day, John? John, I would love that. I would love a fishing live stream. I'm gonna take one of those boats out from Sheepshead Bay, or are we just gonna go to we're just a good base here. There you go, good bass fishing here in Prospect Park. Good bass here. DJ Scratch and Sniff on the one with the heavy bass. Right, would you watch a fishing live stream there? Yeah. Yeah, small and largemouth bass are found here. Today's beatboxing day #1 here in Dutch Moz live stream. I do the gabble beat. Yes. Bass is cool, catfish is crap. There you go, Julie. Now, the big difference between Prospect Park and Central Park is that you're allowed to ride a bike here on the footpaths of Prospect Park. What's this building? This is the boathouse. right here. It's a very famous building called the Boathouse. It is a National Historic Landmark and used in many, many movies. I forgot what year it was built. I think 1908, 1905, something like that. But beatboxing brought to you by Schaefer Beer, and it's all new Pop Top. For people who like having fun, for people who like having more than one, Schaefer is the one beer to have when you're beatboxing. For all my friends in Scotland, this tree is for you. Diana Lee, you might be a little bit further back in the chat. Anyway, for all my friends in Scotland, this tree is for you. Probably one of the most famous trees here in Prospect Park. This is called the Clampertown Elm. The Clampertown Elm was propagated in the late 1830s when a mutant Scots elm branch was discovered growing at the Clampertown House in Dundee, Scotland. The branch was grafted into the trunk of a normal Scots elm trees, producing a tree with weeping branches. All of the Clampertown elms that exist today can trace their existence to that original mutation. A beneficial side effect of this new elm was its immunity to Dutch elm's disease, and that decimated this species of trees throughout North America in the late last century. Prospect Park's Clampertown elm was planted here in 1872. It was donated by A.G. Burgess, a florist from Brooklyn who regularly donated trees to the city of New York. The tree is situated on a high raised mound to allow its weeping branches to clear the ground. The tree was suffering years of neglect and captured the public's attention in 1967 when it was immortalized in a poem written by Brooklyn resident and Pulitzer Prize-winning poet Marianne Moore. She wrote, "It's still leaving, it's still there. Mortal though, we must save it. It's our crowning curio." And there you have it. That is the Clampertown elm right there. My goodness. I'm a botanist now, John Lord. That's right, I'm a botanist. And anyway, there it is, the Clampertown elm, everyone. Probably one of the most famous trees in all of New York City. And then on a side note, right around the corner here, we have this is an amazing concrete, we're gonna walk this way, this amazing concrete arch. When this arch was cast in the 1870s, this was the world's largest single concrete pour. Kind of amazing. Beautiful tree indeed. Good to see you, JK, Botany 101. Trying to be a live streamer of all trades. He thought it was funny. Those people thought it was funny.
I didn't use my Pokemon Go voice. The Clampertown elm still leaves today as our crowning curio. It's still there, it's still leaving, we must save it. We gotta find the Pikachu now and the Nidor King and Queen.
By the way, there's some serious Pokemon Go playing here. So there's some serious Pokemon Go playing. And we got this Swantskle Pokemon down there, Pocket Monster. I always say, folks, if you're going to encounter me live streaming in the public, don't laugh at me doing something boring. Laugh at me when I'm doing something funny. Anyway, good to see you, Norm, out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. I appreciate that, CB Earth Day. Great view here of the boathouse. Right here. Look at that. Today, this is the home of Prospect Park's Audubon Center, where you can learn about all the birds that are passing through the park. Right now is peak birding season. So all the birds are passing through New York City right now. 275 plus different species of birds make their way through New York City in the next couple of months. It's kind of crazy. All right, the plovers arrived in Fort Tilden just a couple of weeks ago. You don't get actual factual history on any other live stream. That is true. That is true. It's on right now. That's right. Birding season is on right now. What was the name of that? Mills Lane used to say, "Let's get it on." It's birding season, so let's get it on. Yes, indeed, Neville. Yeah, it's very similar to the building in Toronto. Yes, indeed. We're now entering probably one of the greatest places to go dog watching, as we talk about bird watching. One of the greatest places to go dog watching here in New York City. This is the Nethermead. We're now in the very center of Prospect Park. And the trees are coming in. So much green has appeared on all these trees. Oh, we got an oy vey in the chat? What did somebody write? One blind bird lives with you? Aw. One blind bird lives with you. That's a beautiful thing. Amazon out there in the Netherlands, welcome. Off in a distance, we have the Music Pagoda. Back in the day, this is where the big bands of the 1890s used to play. The rich people used to sit here in the shade, while us regular people lived or enjoyed the music out on the field. The Nethermead creates a kind of open field amphitheater, a naturalistic amphitheater. And we still have concerts here and a-doings here. So peaceful here, so nice. Got the barbecue area here. First come, first serve with the barbecues. If you want a really cool barbecue area, from what I hear, the newly revamped Governor's Island barbecue area has recently opened up, and you have to go online and reserve a reservation for their barbecues. So, exactly, Strawberry. Now rich people go to Coachella, breathing in sand for 4 or 5 days. It's an influencer event. Yes, indeed. Learn about racial and financial inequities at Coachella and the Burning Man, both held in the middle of the desert, as they should. The greatest. Oh, they just mowed the lawn too. You want to see some happy dogs? Come here to the Nethermead. Everybody, oh, you smell, oh my God, I love that smell. I love the smell of freshly cut grass. Oh, it smells so good. Let's take in the dogs. Let's watch the dogs, my love. Let's watch the dogs. I mean, you got so many happy puppies here. The greatest socializing, and this is like a nightclub for dogs here. Yeah, me too, Dindin. But this area, you are allowed to let your dog go off leash, and for the most part, the dogs are very, very friendly here. As you see, they're just playing. They're just playing, having a good time. Look at these doggos having a good time. Not gonna lie, I'm a little jealous. One day, me and the Duchess will bring our chihuahuas here, and we'll be everyone's friend. I know. Would you like to bring your chihuahua here too, JR? Yeah. It's nice. Yeah, it's really nice. And on a side note, super random, for some reason they did film a Volkswagen commercial right here on this lawn and on the road adjacent to it. I was here for that. Why did they film a Volvo commercial in the middle of Prospect Park? I have no idea, but in the commercial they made it seem like the car was driving through a beautiful, beautiful open landscape, even though it was right here in Prospect Park. Good to see you, Trish, up there on the Upper West Side. Welcome. Sit on a rock or a stump, have a beer. That's right, Diana. That's right. I know she would love it. All dogs love grassy places. It's in their DNA. Your dog's, oh, no dog is too big. People bring big dogs here. And they're park slope dogs, so they're rather fancy dogs. They're friends of Gansevoort. Good to see you, Memsatobe. Welcome. I'm happy you're back. As we pass underneath the arches here, this is the Center Drive. As we are now in Greens or Ravenswood or Greenswood. Good to see you there. That's true. Dogs don't know how small or big they are. That's very true. Your dogs love the beach. They love digging in the sand. Yeah. This is where we work at our calf muscles. Going up the hill here. The ravine is just off to our right-hand side. But it is pretty out here. Now today I think we're going to change it up, and we're going to do a little loop around the turtle pond. And that's a good run. You can see how he's up or down. You're getting a good workout for the calf muscles here. And we're going to go straight up. We're going to go straight up today. Then we're going to hang the left. And I'm going to see if I'm able to show you guys where all this water comes from. Because I hear there's a new pathway where I used to go as a teenager back in the 90s. Yeah, big tree. Wow. So the fence was broken just in the area to our right, Julie, yeah. But they repair the fences pretty often here. These fences are horrible. These were added in the late 90s. I remember when they added these. People were not happy when they added these fences here. But it is to keep the woodland area safe from people living in there. Yes, Diana, you're back up to speed. Okay, so now we're going to walk along the turtle pond. So these are the turtle ponds. So all the water you see in the lull water and the lake and the ravine all comes from here. We're making our way to the top of the park, of the terminal moraine. Exactly, it also prevents rocks from sliding, yes. The fences do ruin the wild vibe of Prospect Park, but they do serve a purpose. Again, people, I think it was in the 90s and in the 80s, people began like camping out and living in the park. So they had to mitigate that somehow. We don't want people living in amongst the trees here in the park. So now we're on the other side. Dog Beach is right across the way over there. And there's no dogs in Dog Beach because it's probably a little too cold for the doggos. Yeah, it keeps the pesky kids out of here, yeah. I mean, I used to go around the fence and go to the rocky area that we're going to right now, but I think there's like a proper pathway up there now. But I remember when they first put up these fences, people were upset, man. But I think it has to be done. It does ruin the look of it, but see how like it keeps all the leaves and everything in? That's all gonna break down to mulch and keep all these beautiful trees happy. Now what you guys can't tell is to our left-hand side, we have gone up quite a bit in elevation compared to the Nethermead. The Nethermead is way down below the hill over there. And I forgot, like, this, did we do that this winter? We didn't do that this winter. We didn't go up to Lookout Hill and look down towards Coney Island. We didn't do that this year. But it is beautiful even with the fences. That's right, Diana. Okay, let's see if I could find this pathway. Good to see you there, NYC girl. Welcome. Yes, it has to be managed. Let's see, is it over there? No. Oh, wow, I guess I can't find the pathway. There's a pathway. Oh, no, I think that's it right up there. Yes. Go a little off-roading here. Yeah, this is where I used to hang out as a kid. Good to see you, Derek. Welcome. This is where I used to hang out. Now, when I hung out here as a kid, there was no fence here. And I used to go, oh yeah, look at that. Oh my God, they got like a whole little area here. Oh my God. Okay, guys, I haven't walked here probably since 1999. Now, you see those rocks over there? Embedded amongst those rocks is literally a pipe. And that pipe is New York City tap water. That's all it is. And this is where all the water from Prospect Park comes from. You can actually see it is leaking. It's actually turned on very, very slightly. But there's a waterfall that's New York City tap water right there. And when I was a kid, in my young teenage years, I used to hang out on top of the rocks over here. But now we could go up here legitimately as a part of the park. So I probably haven't been here since like, I'm gonna say 1999, 1998. Haven't been here in quite some time. I used to come here and smoke Dejarum cigarettes and whatnot back here. Oh wow, this whole area here is all opened up now. Wow. This area was off limits like forever. Yeah, with all the rain, you don't need to turn on the pipe. No, it's all New York City tap water and runoff. Holy cow. This is incredible. See, it's got the rocks right down there. And then the turtle ponds are right here. And then it goes down the ravine, down past the bin water, past the lull water, and into the lake. And we're at the top of the ravine here. We're at the top of the moraine. So this is all the moraine right here. And then it goes, it's a big downhill on the other side of this. Wow. But all this water, all the water features are New York City tap water and runoff. I can't believe they have this all opened up now. We could go all up through there now. Wow. And then down there, this is the southern point of the Long Meadow. Is right down there. It's very peaceful, Jay. Very peaceful. Wow. I haven't been here for years. Exactly, Neville. Yeah, they don't want anyone hooking up back here in the bushes. Bring your lover here at night. Just take the condom and condom wrapper with you, please. I used to see that a lot up here, by the way, when I was a kid. There was always like condom wrappers up here. As people make love. I would sit on top of those rocks on the hottest days. Like I would come here on like 100-degree weather, ride my bike here from Bay Ridge, get all sweaty, and then I will sit in the shade on top of the rocks. And the rocks, because of the water, were always cool. Yeah, it's a perfect place for a quickie. Perfect place for a quickie. Holding your lover's hand. Yes. Well, that brought back memories. That was cool. It is a very peaceful. Prospect Park is very special. It's very, very special. Yeah, no, Dan, it's amazing. I love that I can relive my memories. All my memories here. I'm kind of lucky. You could always, I could always turn back on the fireworks. That's true, John. You get a little frisky, then get scared by a raccoon or a possum. All right. We're now coming out. Across the way is the tennis house. And then this is Dog Beach coming up to our right-hand side. And let's see, do we have any doggos here on the beach? Oh, we got one. We got two, but they're hanging out behind the rocks. Now, see, we walked behind this. When we got here, we walked all along that pathway there. We were in the landscape. This little corgi's having a day. Ooh, he went into the water too. Ooh, he's just hanging out. Dogs are they're just hanging out. I like laid back dogs like that, just like hang out. But Prospect Park, yeah, you can let your dog run off leash as long as they're well behaved. Some people sometimes don't have well behaved dogs. So make sure your dog is well behaved and socialized. Now we're going to walk along the long meadow. Wow, that dog is really, he got a clip on him, that dog. That dog is running fast. That dog's running like 15 miles an hour. Exactly, Diana. Happy pups all around us. Ooh, we got a Dalmatian. Oh, they're having a good day. Those puppies are having a good day right in front of us. The Dalmatian and I don't know what that other dog is. They're definitely friends. They're playing, having a jolly old time. Yeah. We got two very happy dogs right here. They're having a good time. My goodness. You guys see this? That's a beautiful Dalmatian. Bloody hell, that's a nice dog. They just running, having a jolly old day. Not too many people out. No, a lot of people still at work and stuff like that. How happy those dogs are. All right, we gotta take this in, guys. We gotta take this in. I can't tell what that other dog is though. Yay. If you want to see what pure joy looks like, I think this is a good example right here.
I'm canceled.
Might be a Shetland, yeah. Look, you gonna stop us? No. Catch your breath, then go back to play. A border collie, maybe. Your loud, leash reactive schnauzer would let them set off. Yeah. Good to see you, Emily. Aww. What a life, right? What a life. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little jealous, but good to see you, Emily. Welcome. I'm a little jealous. I wish me and the Duchess had our chihuahuas here and we had a blanket out having a picnic, letting the dogs play with their other dog friends. Some of the greatest dogs. Oh, look at this little guy here. This is a, now this is like a, what kind of dog is this, guys? Let's see, what kind of dog is it? A pretty dog. Like a little lassie. It was rolling around in the grass just before. So our chihuahuas will be named as TV detectives. So we're gonna have Kojak and Columbo and Quincy and then maybe Reagan or Danny. Maybe an Aussie, yeah. See a Penelope. Yeah, Shetland. I thought a Shetland was a pony. Yeah. All right. A little bit of a signal. Cagney and Lacey. Ooh. If we get a brother, if we get two sisters, Cagney and Lacey. Right? Now you know. Now you know. And we start accumulating our chihuahuas. Cannon, that's another good one. Cannon. All the fine shows on MeTV and Get TV.
So to speak.
All right, we're having a problem with our VPN, guys, so please stand by. Please stand by. Got to turn back on the VPN. Please stand by. Talk amongst yourselves. There we go. All right, we got our connection back. Yeah, all the shows that used to top on TV Land until it changed. Exactly. I don't even know what they play on TV Land anymore. Oh my God. Strawberry Fields' his dogs are named Raymond and Flanagan. I want to buy furniture all of a sudden. John Lord, Julie B, Ramona A, we're back. We're back. Starsky and Hutch, there you go. Somebody already mentioned that. Banachek, there you go. That's a good dog's name, Banachek. We're back, Arjan. They only play friends, that's right. A1, there you go, Michelle. I want some steak sauce now. I know, me and the Duchess are getting Thai food after the live stream. Nabul's back. I know, you got to get that furniture sponsorship. Beretta, that's a cool name for a dog. See, look at that. I got the VPN working, and we max out the signal again. I don't know why the VPN keeps shutting off. So we have some trees here in just past peak bloom. Still pretty nonetheless. Gunner sounds aggressive, but yeah, but Gunner could be a really cool laid back dog. That's just Gunner. Tia, there you go. Stephanie Gray's dog is named Kalani. That's a nice name. The Duchess likes that. Matlock's a great name for a dog. Taylor Swift has a cat called Olivia Benson. I did not know that. Yes, indeed, JR. Pluto TV Has all those shows and more. Absolutely free. I would like to name a dog a Cujo, but we need a big dog for a Cujo. We need like a bull mastiff. Will make a good Cujo. Or a Rottweiler. Yeah, Baxter, Cooper, Mr. Barkingston. Dog names. Gotta love the doggos. Gotta love the doggos. They're precious, and they're all so precious in so many ways. And as you could tell, as we walk around New York City, New York is definitely a dog town. I actually had some guests on my tour mention that the other day on Wednesday. They're like, you have a lot of dogs out here. And I'm like, yeah, we love dogs. Gansevoort. Gansevoort's like a Chinese Pekingese. It's Gansevoort, you know? Like a very tiny, long-haired dog is Gansevoort. Your youngest dog's name is Jose, and the oldest is Johnny. Johnny and Jose, shout out. I like those names. Take Johnny and Jose down to the taco place and get some tacos. Be careful what you name your dog. You named Din named their dog Ripley. Ripley, believe it or not, right? Believe it or not.
I think it could be fun to be like a touring comic for like a season.
Oh, look at these beautiful trees over here. Wow. I know, you want to check them out? Let's go. It's a pretty trees, bloody hell. Look at this. Look at this tree over here. Wow. See, you don't need to be in Prospect in the Botanical Garden to see really cool trees. We're right by Nellie's lawn right now. This tree here is everything. Wow. Look at the bloom on this. Oh my God, Mark Freeman's dog is named Mildred Pickles. I gotta say, I like that name, Mark. That is a freaking unique name. Harry O, that's another good one. You brought home a stray cat once, told hubby if you could keep him. Aw. Gunner is a cool name until they yelled out their name at the mall. Look at this tree. Wow. Zapoid bee brox, okay. Gorgeous tree. Your family had a cat named Muhammad. That's nice. Wow, this tree's so glorious, right, Liz? Look at this. My goodness. Wow. We're right here. We're not that far. The little bend in the road down there, that's where they knocked down the infamous Dogan Oak during the Battle of Long Island in August 1776. They blocked the road here. This is roughly aligns with the old road that was here during Revolutionary times. And the British Army was making its way up the terminal moraine, and they blocked the road right there with a massive tree. You can almost smell it. You had a Border Collie named Waffles. Nice. I follow a Waffles on Instagram. You like the Golden Retriever there, Ethan? It's a very nice dog. Such fluffy petals. Wow, that's pretty. There are some really nice trees around here. Wow. Gotta love, I know that's a tree. Exactly, you call that a tree? That's a tree. Okay, let's walk back over the grass because up ahead is a manure dump, or a dirt and manure dump. Your boy Sammy is a golden retriever. There you go. Name it the Sammy Sweetheart. That's the sweetest bitch you'll ever know. Oh. Or is it Sammy like the cab driver, Sammy? They call him my Habibi, my friend. He drives the cab everywhere, every day. On to the next one, on to the next one. Anyway, somebody playing a saxophone nearby? Am I hearing things? Stavros and Kraka. There you go. There's some 2 more Kojak names right there. Yasu, Yasu. All right, making our way up to the top of the hill here.
A personal relationship, right? And
Almost to the top of the hill.
Like, on some level, it's becoming a business relationship, which is like a huge, awful.
You can't love that dog name. It's a good dog name.
What is that?
Yeah, somebody's playing the saxophone off in the distance over there. I love it when people learn instruments inside parks and then you get to hear ramble mutterings of instruments. The shadow of your smile. Da 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 dee dee. Oh, what a lovely walk through Prospect Park today. We could easily spend like 5 hours in here and you still won't see the same landscape twice. It's the magic of this place. It's amazing how we came here just a few weeks ago and all these trees were blooming. They are all done. They have bloomed. All their different colors. And how about naming them Oi and Vey? That'll be a fun. That'll have to be like a brother and a sister. I know, it's so green. The long meadow. Little pops of color as we make our way around the park here. It is really nice. And they got a big area they're fixing up over there in the northern part of the long meadow. And then here we have some more beautiful blossoming trees. Oh my goodness. Translucent beauty of spring. Yes, indeed. Wow, those trees are great. How about Peter Gunn? That's another good name. They're all good names. If it's a TV detective, those are good names. Wow. I don't know why they have to climb into the tree, but okay. These magnolias are done. Wow. Beautiful blossoming trees as we come back into reality. Now it's time to leave the forest. Aha, there you go, Neville. You know, these pavers are really nice. They look pretty, but they're absolute hell on my ankles. I can never get my foot an even footing on these. Can we get 250 likes before we end this video? That will be fantastic. Keep on hitting that like button so more people can find this on the replay. And if you have been with me for the last 2 hours, thank you for that. As we pass through the Yettendale Arch. I appreciate that, Strawberry. Yes, indeed. Yeah, we get to the 16, subscribe if you're new to the channel. As we walk through the newly restored Yettendale Arch. Keep on hitting that like button. It means so much. You have no idea how much it means. Look at that little burst of purple as we make our way out of the park now. Wow, that's pretty. Gotta love that reveal. I appreciate that, Din Din. I appreciate that. As we begin to exit the park here, me and the Duchess are hungry. But we got to end with a nice closing shot here. Wow, these trees have bloomed again. These trees have bloomed again. We were here a couple of weeks ago and they were green. And now they're pink once again. Thank you so much for hitting 250 likes. You're more than welcome, Blondie. Let's get a closing shot for you guys here. And then me and the Duchess got to eat. I'm starving. Yeah, we're starving. Marvin's over here. We just did 11,000 steps with y'all. I know we did it. I know we did it, my love. We got to come right over here. You think we did more? Wow. You're more than welcome, John Lore. Come on out here. We did 16,000 steps. Bloody hell. We did 16,000 steps, guys, so almost 17. Guys, if you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe to That's a Birds Fly Away to the Dutch Moz Family Networks here on YouTube and on Instagram, all same name, at Dutch Moz. And make sure you hit the notification bell because I never know when I'm gonna go live next. We'll be back at this again tomorrow. Don't know what time, probably around 2, 3 o'clock, but we'll do something cool again tomorrow. So stay tuned. But thank you so much for joining me and the Duchess with a walk around Prospect Park and the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. Do me a favor, have a fantastic Brooklyn day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones, cherish those moments. And good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. And yes, we will enjoy the Thai food. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.